All right, guys, I'm here with Andrea from IK Multimedia. Hi, Andrea.
Hello,
Thank
everyone.
you for taking the time to show us
It's my privilege.
this relatively new product from IK Multimedia, right?
Yes, it's been out for some months now, but yes, it's one of the latest products. It's called Syntronik.
Syntronik, yeah.
It's called Syntronik. Syntronik runs, we have a version for Mac PC, but also for iOS. And Syntronik is a gold mine for synth lovers. And you know, all the fans like I am, other channel, know what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
So, what's great about Syntronik is that it gives you the actual sound of 38 analog and digital synthesizer and stringing machines chosen from the most iconic models manufactured over the last 40 years. But it's not just an emulation or a recreation of the synthesizer, because Syntronik is aimed at professional sound designers, composers who want to dive deeper into the sound and choose to have the real sonic signature of the models that the Syntronik is inspired to, but you know, overcoming the limits of the original machines.
And then there are so many of these classic synthesizer in this plugin. Can you run through some of them and maybe
yes,
give a little bit of explanation?
Yes, we, you know, the synthesizers, we chose them very carefully for their typical sonic signatures, starting from the digital synthesizer like the 99, which is based on the famous Yamaha SY99.
Sure.
Then, you know, every synthesizer is pretty recognizable from the GUI or the shape of the synth,
right?
And we will see in detail what we mean by that.
Okay.
We have the synthesizer some models based on the PPG, based on the Juno 60, the Jupiter A, and you know, and many other great machines, the CS80, and all the stuff. Now,
very cool.
So what I would like to point out about Syntronik is the sound quality. Now, the sound that it's being played back by the software, by the engine, takes into account and uses multi-sampled oscillators, which means that we sample the actual oscillators of the machines to give you the exact same sonic signature of the models. Then, the drift technology. We implemented a technology that allows for recreating the imperfections and the shifts and the tonal variations, slight tonal variations of the real oscillators that you can find on the original models. And plus, we modeled the filters, the typical filters that you would find on these machines, and you are free to choose whichever filter you want and apply it to whichever synth you choose. So you can use, say, a Roland filter on a Hoberheim, or you can use a digital filter on a Minimoog, and so on.
Outstanding. And there's so many to choose from.
Yeah, well, the software, the complete software, which is only just $299.99 for the full package. It includes 17 instruments which recreate the sound of these 38 machines, and gives you over 2,000 sounds, which are instrument presets. And I'm going to show you some of the basic features of what Syntronik can do for you.
Perfect, okay. And so right now you have loaded an absolute lead inspired from the Minimoog?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what this does is actually captures the essence of each one of the instruments and gives you the sound that you're looking for in that instrument. Of course, if this is just the browser where you can navigate through the instrument presets. Of course, when you click, you have 4 parts, 4 layers, because you can stack up to 4 different synths to create your own multis, your multi-patches, right? And the fun part, for example, this part is assigned to the mini mod, and you have the recreation of the UE, which is not, of course, similar to the original, but
many enhancements.
presents many. Well, the controls are all the same on every synthesizer, but it takes into account the oscillator of that synthesizer and the filter section that you can manipulate and change to fit the sound that you're looking for. Of course, you have filter envelope, amplitude envelope. You can choose the waveform on the LFO, if it's going to be synced to the BPM, and many other features. And for each one of these synthesizers, starting from a patch of your choice, you can apply up to 5 different effects, which are issued from our T-Rax suite, like the Black 76, some reverbs, tape echoes, and a whole chunk.
Definitely well recognizable unit.
Yeah. And aside from choosing different parts and synthesizer, for example, for part A I chose the mini mod.
Yep.
But for part B I might choose the Blau, which recreates the PPG.
Fantastic.
So I may choose another patch.
Yep.
And in this view, I have an overview of which instrument is where. In this case, absolutely, bar, bass, reed. These 2 parts are still empty. Of course, I can choose other instruments and create my own patches. The cool part is that I can actually change where I want the instrument to be, the key range where I want the instrument to be on the keyboard.
Very cool.
And create simple or complex sounds according to what I'm looking for. Then I have the arpeggiator. The arpeggiator was one of the most fun parts of the Syntronik. I can choose 8 steps, 16, up to 32 steps.
Up to 32.
So I can really decide the intervals and the dynamics of each step.
Yep.
Very easy. The duration.
Of course, what I like to do is I use.
So it's very flexible.
Exactly.
I just chose randomly 2 patches, I stacked them, and I was immediately inspired by the sound. And imagine how much you can do with thousands of them, and you can create your own.
User interface for sure, and it sounds fantastic.
Of course, you can choose your own effects to modify the pre-existing presets to suit your taste, basically.
Sure.
So you can dial in a compressor, you can dial in a tape echo, you can dial in a reverb.
So easily customizable.
And each synthesizer. Synthesizer has a very recognizable interface, and each one of these controls are media assignable. So if you have a surface control surface, you can assign all these knobs, all these controls to all of your buttons. So you can manipulate the sound in real time during your performances. You can play around with the filters and all the stuff. So everything you would do on a normal synthesizer, a normal analog synthesizer.
right, guys, I just want to say big thanks to Andrea from IK Multimedia.
Thank you.
This Syntronik sounds really great. The interface is really good. I'm impressed. So thanks again, Andrea. Have a good day.
Thank you all. Bye.
Thanks.